Hi everyone, and welcome to a collective energies reading. Let's get into it. A couple more, please. Thank you. Okay. Communication seems to be quite sideways here, and you're having to have a lot of strength in the situation. It's really keeping most of the collective up at night, so the general energies in the world at the moment are of absolute confusion. We've been given far too much information and we're all just seeming like we're going to have to hunker down at the moment. Lots of confusion. We feel at the whim of the system. Other people are making choices for us. We're starting to see the world in a very new perspective because of it. Coming off the back of the last few years, I'm recording this in 2024, about the middle of the year. We're finding that the communication that we're hearing isn't exactly true. We're starting to see behind the lines. We're starting to realise that not everything we view anymore is even true with AI and everything like that. And we're having to pull on immense personal strength. Our fortunes can be mixed during this time. Having to deal with the system and justices and rules and regulations that just seem to be getting more and more and more. Most of the populace just wants to be happy, to live a peaceful life, to be paid their dues. Okay, we'll get some guidance on this. It's very 3D of the real world, and maybe that's really starting to come up for the collective at this moment in time. Let's see. Guidance, please. Thank you. Hidden realms, create conscious awareness. Third eye vision, reclaim your mind and channel your knowledge. Yes, now more than ever. It's incredibly important to tune into our intuitive side, our spiritual side, the behind the veil. Create conscious awareness of these things, the synchronicities in our life, the miracles that might happen, people that are sent to you to teach you. It's time to reopen our third eyes. It seems we've become very bogged down in this 3D world. It's time to open up the channels to higher consciousness. It's also time to think outside the box. Our judgment, our critical judgment is being tested. The more we listen to the sideways communication that comes at us, the more it rocks our world. Now's a very good time to actually have a media detox, because the media as it is just breeds fear. It's reactionary, it's extremist. And we're starting to see reactionary and extremist behaviour in the world. Not that it hasn't always existed, but Yeah, anyway, let's see if we can get some more guidance on this. Yes, we're starting to wake up to the truth. The truth of spirit, the truth of consciousness, the truth of what you could call the matrix. We're realizing that if we create prosperity in our minds and hearts, that we can create it in the real world. That material and spiritual prosperity go hand in hand. The more we get sucked into the things of this world, the cravings, the desires, the lower base chakras desires, the more we can end up at a whim of the system and our own mental confusion. It's now time to balance up the scales in our lives, to find temperance, the middle ground. But it's also a time of great karma. You could be dealing with, as I said, the 3D world and a point where you're having to do with legalities. But truths are pouring out everywhere. Everywhere, from everywhere and everyone. Truth. Your truth, the truth. Okay. So I'm going to bring a bit of whimsy in. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. Which door will you choose? Interesting. Are we all stuck in our moulds? Thinking about the Nightmare Before Christmas movie. My beautiful daughter's favourite movie. When Jack went into Christmas Town, I think it was called, I'm not sure. How his world and their world was turned upside down, but the world, which door will you choose? Will you stay in your door? Or will you come out and choose another door? Love it. Any more advice, please? Is it time to see what's on? How other people live? Is it time to get more understanding on the world, in the world? Seven of Swords, the Seven of Needles, and the Lovers. Yes. It is time to stitch up the past. Time to forget all those things. Yes, it's okay to think back on it, but it's not okay to ruminate. And that's how we get stuck. It's our time to raise the vibration, to create conscious awareness. Instead of getting stuck in the mire of the mind. Interesting. It's been difficult to balance the duality in life. And I think at the moment the duality is very extreme. People seem to be taking very much their side. But I think the world needs a lot more understanding. And through connection, through the hidden realms, to create conscious awareness, can help bring understanding. So the world really is in need of understanding. choosing a different door, opening our minds, our hearts, our souls. It's beautiful. I'll see what the love blocks could be. Looking up again. Turning off the news. It's time for romance and laughter. Yes, with a significant other, but also with yourself. It's time to fall in love with love again. Take yourself on a date night if you're single. Bring that energy back into the world. Start to spread love again. Our ancestors are calling for peace. They're also calling for you to do the work, because old family energy is waiting to be released from all of us. We all carry so many stories that were told to us from our ancestors, previous generations. A lot of it came from a lot of conflict, a lot of world domination, the people who suffered through the depressions and the wars. That time is now coming to an end, and it's not liking going out at all. It's fighting for control. But with each of us turning to the light and moving our vibration into the higher realms and connecting with the spirit, our higher ancestors, whatever you call it, the universe, God, whatever you call, spirit guides, whatever you connect to, the more that old story and narrative is going to be shed from the world. So I think this is basically saying is don't listen to the fear-mongering and start to create peace and love in your own life and start to project that out around you, even if it's just in tiny amounts to start with. But now we're starting to realise that we need to honour ourselves and give less of our energy out to the powers that be and start to bring more community and caring back into our lives. I love it. Okay, to end it, I've got How to Love Yourself cards by Louise Hay. Positive affirmations to finish the reading. Let's see. Advice. Sorry about that bang. You heard it. Advice, please. Alright, let's grab one out. I affirm that I am totally willing to freely forgive everyone. Ancestral stuff. I release from within me all bitterness and resentment. I let go of old hurts and forgive everyone, including myself. It's now time to bring the heart energy back into the world, even though the world is trying to take it from us at every turn. Start to bring it back into your own life. Don't listen to the fear-mongering. Material and spiritual prosperity is yours. You just have to believe it, think it, live it, breathe it. So whatever you're thinking every day, you are manifesting into this world. So it's now time to put down the burdens and time to choose love. Love of self, the planet, its animals, its plants, it's everything. The universe. Time to love again. Well, I really hope that helped. I love you all, and bye for now.